Oop. Okay, I'm hoping we're back. I'm gonna quickly, what's it called? If I quickly just turn off all of that, if I refresh slightly, and go to my channel. Cool, I'm live now. Perfect. If anyone gets in, please let me know. Sorry about these technological issues. It was always going to happen first time. I'm going to use my phone to check if anything's actually worked. And let us see. Hopefully I've turned off a few things that should be draining internet. How are things going? This is a bit of a tricky one, but we will see. Everything all right now? Cool. The internet should hold. Come on. What could be causing this issue? If I... Thanks for being so... fine, I can't do that. Thanks guys for being so patient with everything. It's just a little bit tricky, but let's go. Cool. Oh, let's keep going. Perfect. I'm gonna just keep focusing on grabbing that. I do want some extra food, which I think there are probably a few places in this place that I can find. This is obviously the fridge, and this place is one of the first places that you can avoid pretty much everything. Any kind of danger straight away, which is absolutely fine. But no. This challenge I'm thinking is going to be quite fun, because it's one of those things that I've never really tried before. It may be a question, unfortunately, guys, that you're going to have to jump back and watch a little bit delayed, and I'll try and keep up with everything, but thanks again for your patience. Oh, good. A lot of food. Day one food is a very useful thing, and also the sugar. The sugar is what we need. Let's drop off a few pieces of wood. Let's grab all of the sugar, and all of the water as well, actually, is going to be an amazingly useful thing. Cool. Let's grab all that. I think, to be honest, backpack's full. May have to come back here, but I'm already bringing the biggest inventory that I can, so I'm not really in a problematic about it all. Yep. Does that work? I wasn't sure if that worked, Kelvinus, about grabbing stuff and putting it into other parts. I didn't know you could drop stuff when you're at different locations. If it does work, I'll do it from now on, because that means that next time I can just run in and grab it. That does seem very much like a speedrun strategy, which is actually something that I've been thinking about doing for a while. You're still slightly sick? Yeah. Hey, just to say, I feel like it's a bit like... I feel bad saying it when I'm just mentioning you. And I can understand, actually, that Slatter would be a pretty tricky character to play in D&D. Wouldn't be the sort of person that the party would be happy to have around. Bruno, you can sleep, and then I'll get Boris to sleep in a bit as well. But yes. For next time I go, which is a nice boost. But for now, we're just getting this set up so that we can start to eat. Gonna get you guys, Marin and Boris. You can do these bits. To be honest, I don't think I need to get people to eat until tomorrow, actually. Do the 2-day thing. If everyone's fine on day 1, they won't need to be fed until day 3. Pushing me forward to saving as much food as possible when I'm going to be focusing on other things. I also need to be aware that there is a winter coming, and there is also a... What's the other thing? It's also quite medium severity, so I could end up having to make sure my barricades are up, because otherwise I'd be in a bit of a tricky situation. But no. I do admit, someone said in one of the comments on one of these things that this War of Mine is a really good game to stream, because it means I can really chat with you guys, and that's true, because I'm able to look at what's going on, and also focus my attention elsewhere. Really? That is good to know. I mean, I don't think I'm trying to remember my rankings. I can't remember if any of these guys particularly were level 3 and so would be able to do that. Yeah, I guessed combat. So hopefully this will be a way of... hopefully if that does come up, I could use it. The hatchet is quite powerful. I think it is the most powerful. Weirdly, a shovel is better than a crowbar. I never quite understood that logic, but who knows. Cool. Once Boruno has got up, then I will be able to see... I will be able to cook for everybody, and then once that's done, we'll end the day and send off Boris somewhere else. How far away are we from upgrading this workbench, actually? Just keep an eye on it. Might as well get that done. Day 1. Day 2, sorry. So, have you guys been... I'm curious as to what you guys have been thinking of the recent content on the channel, if you have been watching for a while. Because I've recently, switched to having both This War of Mine and D&D. The plan is in the long run to have This War Other Gaming and D&D, kind of as a 3-pronged approach. It'll be a nice way of me keeping a variety on the channel and getting a bit more of an interesting, a lot of more people to the channel as well. That's something I'm after, is getting a wider audience. Because as much as I love This War of Mine, it is a shame that it's not as big a game as it could be. Let's make 3 of wood, make some fuel. But no. Good. I do admit, this is the first time I've played a proper long game in a while. Mostly I'm focusing on the recording, which means that I have to then kind of end within a certain period, because then I can take it apart, edit it, and send it up onto YouTube. This kind of vibe is a bit of a different one. I'm actually liking it. Let's do that. I should probably get some veg as soon as possible, because that will give me the opportunity to avoid using as much water. So let's do that. But for now, I have to stick with this. Wait, whoa. I realise now, my mistake. I almost fed them on day 2, which doesn't need to happen. Marin, what else? How much more is this next upgrade? Okay, it's not too bad actually. I just need 12 and 24. And if I go into here, I can actually already make the Moonshine still. Really? Oh, okay. Sorry, I've just noticed that Crappy Vids has said that there's a mod to get up to 8 people. Now that would be a fun challenge. And I can already get the Moonshine still. So I think that this challenge is already starting off to a good start, but I need to think about what I need to do there. And Kelvinus, not kill but wound. Oh, okay. So, if you saw my recent video on the construction site, where I shot one to the point where they were barely doing anything. And, yeah, the other one tried to attack me, got rid of them. But that sort of vibe where they're so knocked down low that they don't need to worry about anything else. Okay. Cool. It's going towards the end of the day, but we have a Moonshine still. Let's see if I can chuck you onto it and make sure I get some more water tomorrow. Once I get more water, that will mean that I can cook and get more of this. I can actually make 3 off the bat. Cool. I feel like I should start a counter somewhere on the page to show how much alcohol I've got so far. Is that something you guys want to see, just to have a kind of idea of how well I'm doing in this challenge? It'll be interesting. Honestly, I'm interested to see how well this is going to go. This is all good. Anything else I want to do today? Can't really think of much. So I will send Boris to Sped, and then hopefully he'll be ready to go out and scavenge tomorrow. Has the lagging subsided slightly? I've realised I had another laptop on, which was probably causing some delays in sending out the signal. But cool, I think that's all good. Oh, he's still tired, not quite enough. Let's us scavenge. Wow, well done. That's actually a very tricky thing to do. I just saw got the good ending for all 8 people. I can imagine with long haul, once you get to a point where you're sustaining yourselves, that's not too tricky, but it's the getting to that stage that's the tricky part. Let's go and... Cool. Let us do the scavenge. He'll be very tired, but then he can sleep through everything. That's good, and that's good. I'm happy with this setup. Do I go to the shelled cottage instead of it? It kind of gives me a better alternative for everything, which should be nice. Yeah, let's do it to here and see what I can get. I need water and I need a bit more fuel resources. Cool. Take this and this again. Okay, so besides that, I've got enough food for like for the first couple of feeds, and everything else should be fine. Cool, in we go and just grab absolutely everything we can. So let's test this actually. So if I that one wood, and then I run in and go to like the furthest spot, if I then come back at the end and specifically refill that. Okay, this should be interesting. I am going to try this idea that you came up with, Calvinus. I think that the idea of getting everything to the front of this place will be very smart. Because then I just can run in, run out every single night. And you guys don't have to watch me trek through these locations every single day. Would be a bit of a hassle. Does mean that the first few days, though, you do have to watch me by just doing all this stuff kind of repeatedly. Ooh, a nice, good selection of stuff. Diamond. Is there something I'm going to drop? I suppose I'm putting it all back by the front door, so let's just go and do that. The way the mod works is that a new person comes to the shelter every 8 days. Cool. If someone comes to the shelter every 8 days, that's you don't know. Come on, Boris. Sometimes the game's still a little glitchy, but it's still a very, very good game. So it comes every 8 days, so that's 64, so by day, I suppose you start with like 3, so by about day 50 you end up with all 8 people. That's a pretty insane number of people, actually. I remember when I did my first run, I was able to get most, it was 5 or 6 people max at all times. I did lose a few people in that run, though, being my first ever run. So I think that that is a very good accomplishment. Well done, Crappy Vids. And thank you for the tip, Calvinus. This seems to be actually a really smart way of making things easier in the long run. Cool. Let's grab as much as I can. Grab all. And grab all. Oh, come on, Boris. I know you're slow, but you can at least make a bit of movement if you want to. There we go. Grab all of that and come downstairs. Go, go, go. One sec. Just one out. Cool, let's get more of this stuff to the front door. Sorry if I stepped away for a moment there. I'm not quite used to streaming fully. Most of the time if I'm able to edit stuff out at the end, I'll just be like, I stepped away for a few minutes, that's fine. Nothing to worry about. You'll also hear me taking drinks and stuff a lot more than I normally would, but that's because, again, editing out stuff makes things a lot easier in life. Are there any other challenges that you guys have got ideas on, by the way? Like, I know that I've been trying to do a few more interesting dynamics on this war of mine, because just doing the same runs every single time can get a bit repetitive. So if you guys do have any unique ideas about what you want to see, then just let me know, and I will try my hardest to get some videos out on it. A good selection of stuff here, actually. And I think that getting things to the front door for Helvianus is actually already great, because I kind of have like a separate storage almost. It's an interesting idea, because they can't come and steal from here, but they can come and steal from the... They can come and steal from the shelter, of course. Let's grab what's in here. Nice. If I just spam... Okay, I left the book. Let's put everything over in this barrel. I'm keeping it in a couple of places near the front just because of time. But... Cool. Very nice. Drop all of this. Nice. This is an interesting way to play, but I'm more than happy with it. Oh, not using that one. Can't even risk leaving that bomb behind. That would be a bit of a problem for me. There's no drop all button, so I'm just kind of spamming. Nice. And I should probably do 1-2 more trips into here, and then probably choose what I'm actually taking home, because that could be a bit of an interesting one. Oh, I took everything up here. Might as well check on all these things just to make sure 100%. Oh yeah. I think the first time I played, I did kind of get stuck into all of the extra lore surrounding it. And it would be interesting to actually try and do a full idea of, like, the lore video. Because it is a bit of a tricky... There's a lot there to kind of take in. Anyway. Oh. So let's keep going. I think that my challenge is to reach... My challenge that I wrote down before I started, before I even knew how difficult or easy this would be, was to get 30 moonshine and get 25 pure alcohol. I do think that... Oh! What's your challenge, Calvinus? As you may notice, I live near a hospital, so you'll hear a lot of sirens in the background. I'm sorry about that. What's your challenge, Calvinus? By all means, shout and put it in the thing, and I'll obviously take it into consideration. I really want ideas, especially for what you guys actually want to see. Nice. Grabs the wood. I think that's pretty much everything apart from this back bit. The emerging crevices. Like, it sounds like an interesting idea. I do want to be careful about not going too close to the vigilante run I've just finished. We will see what's going on, but you do see one that's a bit more... if you can expand on that, let me know. Good, let's drop off all of this. I need the veg. I'll leave the food here for now. I'll drop those, and then this can help Marin get better, which is good. I'm going to drop water, which is nice. Sugar I will take, of course, because I want to get as much moonshine as I possibly can early in the game. And I can get 30, so that's another 10, although I'd need enough water to compensate for that, so that's saying a lot. A bit more of wood and a bit more of this as well. Oh, emergency services. That makes more sense. I was not sorry. I saw emerging crevices, and it was, yeah, that's better. That makes a lot more sense. Crafty goods. Nice. I don't think I need any of this other stuff yet. Oh, I dropped this. Don't need that for some more of this. Considering I've spent most of the stuff on day one already getting through, we will see what's going on. Cool. That's night 2. Took a bit longer than I was expecting, but we're doing all right. Day 3. Let's see how things are going. Hopefully I've not been attacked yet. I have left somebody on guard, although getting a gun at some point would be super nice. Nice. Good. Cool. Ooh, that's a slightly creepy one, if I'm honest. You can now come on, have some medicines. The idea of sending people like out and okay, I could get behind that. Sounds like an interesting idea for a run. Bit more, bit evil, but who knows? Cool. Bruno, once you've done that one, let's put on some more. I don't have fuel. I've got 7. You know what? I'm gonna feed everybody first. Gonna feed before making booze. That's a kind of important one. Cool, and then I will... I've got enough wood to make, if I make... It's really annoying having an odd number of people. If you have an even number of people, you can get away with doing the 2 packs, 2 and 2 and 2, and all that sort of stuff. But it is a bit of an annoying one when you've got 3. Should have thought about that, but oh well. Oh, nice. I feel like the stream has kind of stabilised a little bit now. It's been going for 18 minutes, and it seems as if you guys can actually hear me all right. So I'm not going to push my luck, but I think we're pretty good. Nice. Marin, you have got that. I'm going to make a second bed, actually, I think, is the way to go. Or I could make... Do I have enough wood? Oh, it would be all my wood, but I think it is worthwhile boarding up the front door. The more boards I can get is very, very good. Oh, sure, Calvinus. By all means, just keep shouting them out. Obviously, there is only a certain amount of hours in the day, so if I don't do all the challenges, then that explains that. But I'm more than happy to hear any ideas you have. Thank you, Zandra. It's cool. So we've got that set up. All right. There's 2. So you eat. Be an interesting one. I mean, I kind of did that. I kind of did that with the no scavenging. If you don't leave the place, you can't really steal. It's a bit of a facetious way of looking at it, but I do think that I'm not sure how different that would be to the full-on no scavenging run. It's something that was difficult. I did succeed, I think. I didn't succeed with Sveta, actually. I should probably try that one again, because that didn't work particularly well. But oh well. Cool. We're doing alright, Marin. I've got some stuff here. Once the trader comes, I can get rid of these for that. I'm on 3. If I get to 30, I'm going to say that that's a success for this challenge. And as for that, I can make a few more today, I think. I'm not going to burn books. Burning books is always a bad thing. You don't really... I don't know why. I feel bad when I burn books in a fictional game where you don't really care about books. Maybe if I'll burn a couple, it'll give me enough to make 3 more. All nice and good. Hopefully you will get up. I'm going to just finish off. Should click here for Bruno. He's now back to just tired. That's good. Maybe I can get Bruno to sleep as well, and then we're in a much better spot. Sveta alone on long haul settings. Damn. Damn, that would be insane. Ooh, I can't actually do that. Oh, of course you're the wrong person to do it. Bruno, you should try that. I'm about to say, I think I should be able to do 3 as long as I choose the right person. He only takes 3 of everything. So we're already up to 6. Having 6 so far is super nice. Marin, you're slightly sick and on meds, but you'll be able to sleep through the night. Maybe getting another bed up and running is nice, but I don't have enough stuff, really. We're going to have to just send Boris out again and do that first bit, which should be fine. Oh, I really like that one, actually. I did think about doing a, in quotation marks, childminder run at some point. So I do like that. Maybe, because you can have more than one child maybe in the game. I'm not sure about that one entirely. But that could be a really interesting idea. I should really like that. I'm going to put a pin in that one. And yeah, you're crappy, you're right. Doing that as a long haul. Maybe I'll do that one, the childminder one, as a long haul. No, but that kind of breaks the whole say no to anyone joining. I think I may stick to a shorter session for that because I just can't be dealing with trying to keep Sveta alone with a child for the entirety of the run, which would be insane, I think. Cool. We're doing alright. We've already got the barricade up and we've got 6 of our 30 alcohol. To be honest, it may end up being that I could do a speed run to try and get 30 alcohol. Set up a new speed running category. I do think, I know starting with Sveta would be difficult, especially if I had like an early harsh winter. That would make things struggle. But cool. Come on, Boris. You've been asleep all the day. Come up, you need to eat, otherwise you'll be very hungry and things will just kind of cascade from there. Do I have everything? Just check. Make sure I've got everything sorted so no one's screaming at me that I've not, so that's fine. Nice, there you go. Now run up here, Boris, and eat. And Bruno, you can sleep, although it's far too late for you to get any benefit from it. I do like that it was going to, hopefully the plan will be to get this as high as possible, this number, really. And you can see what we do. Once you've eaten, it should all be good. Really? How was that run, Crappy Vids? Did it work? Cool. Marin, you can grab that. Need to make sure to grab a bit more water tomorrow, and that's nice. True, I know that there is the logic of feeding them on day 5. There is an element where, because I've got a few people who are not the most, keep them hungry, very hungry, because that can really dampen their spirits. If I make you sleep in the bed, you guard again, that should be fine. Bruno can sleep through the night. I'm not going to go to the airport. I'm going to return to the shelled cottage where I'd already stacked everything up nicely for myself. Cool. Iskra and Christo, Lydia and Ivanka and Henrik. Okay, cool. I did admit, as much as don't want to spoil anything, there is a bit in the father's promise story, which is great, but I would have loved a bit more time with the child, because that was a really nice dynamic and a really fun idea of searching through everything in the house and finding like little toys for the kid to use and all that sort of stuff. It was really good. Cool, and thanks to Kelvinus's idea, we have just got to run in here and literally just grab everything we could. That's fine. I'm going to grab mostly resources this time, because that means I can start to upgrade everything that I need to upgrade. Should be great. I still have a bit more space. What did I... No, 1 second. What did I put in the other one? Which is fine. Really? I didn't know that. That's quite a cool idea. It only dampens selfish people. Sure, great. 100%. I will then focus on keeping it down. Although Bruno is very selfish. Remember, he's like the epitome to Boris. It kind of becomes a bit of an insane swing. If I'm totally honest, it's not great. But cool. Thanks to your ideas, we're now getting in and out of this relatively quickly. For anyone else who's just joined, we're trying to do a run here where we're getting literally as much alcohol as we can. I think the target's currently 30, but depending on times and how well I do, that may up, that may down. But yeah, and we're going to try and build up a little surplus that we can sit on, as it were, and have like almost like a brewery in the house. Boris brought back a lot of stuff. I'm pretty sure today's going to be a bit more chill. We're not really got anything to stick with today, but that's all nice. If Marin, you run over to here and see what we can build today. We can start to do a bit more here. Well, how much is the upgrade? I have enough of this. I don't have enough of this. Can I upgrade this though? Because then I can get the hatchet, and with the hatchet I'll be able to do a lot of the get a lot more wood. Still struggling for wood. To be honest, I've not seen the trader yet. That's an interesting one, even though I've been around most of the time. Bruno's story. Honestly, I don't know why I had a big thing against Bruno for a long time. I like that. Bruno's Gordon Ramsay, just a bit worse. Honestly, yeah, he's not my favourite character by a long way. I'm quite, not anti-Bruno, but he was in my first ever run, and he just kind of screwed up everything, if I'm totally honest. There's not really much to do during the days at the moment, apart from wait. That is the one downside for this game, is sometimes you end up in a mission more. Make 2 beds, yeah. Hey, trader! Which means I can get plenty of wood, which means I may be able to upgrade everything super early. Boris, I didn't get a good trader person. That's a downside. I should have done that. Really should have stuck with that, but, well, you know what you can do. Let's go in here, and let's see what I can sell. I've got these 2 these, so I think for that, I'll probably be able to get lots and lots and lots and lots of stuff here. Wood as well. Really? Maybe you just don't like diamonds particularly. Anything else? I'm not really using these herbs, and I've got a lot of them. So if I drop out those, I could probably pick up the water and stuff. Something a bit more worthwhile, maybe. Like so, and some sugar. That's good to put me there, and I can drop this down until... There we go. So I've now picked up some decent amount of objects, some more resources, and this some parts and some sugar, which is all good. And I've got rid of those diamonds, which are fine to get rid of. Nice. Once you've built the bed, I'll send Boris to sleep. Off you go, Boris. Oh, no, you go over here. Boris, you can go to bed. And I will go to Marin, who can have a quick glance through our things. I think I took all of your wood already. It's a bit of a shame, but oh well. Nice. Anything else I can get? I've got enough. I've got a lot of like materials and stuff. I could still sell more of this, which would probably give me a lot more in nice things that I actually need. So I'm going to grab all of your materials actually while I'm here. If as much materials as you'll give me, that's fine. Because that means I can actually start to do a few things very, very early on, which is nice. Cool. Deal. Off you go now. Bye-bye. And with that, let's see actually if I'm able to upgrade either of these things. If I can upgrade either of them, I'll probably start with upgrading this one actually. Did I? I can't. Damn, that one's not enough. But if I upgrade this one... That was all of his wood. It's not on me. It's not like I forgot to do anything. Nice. Cool. Besides that, I've got some water. I've got plenty of sugar. I don't think sugar's really the problem in this run at all. Could end up getting to like 50 alcohol at this stage. I need a bit more water, so I should probably set up a water collector. That is something I will need a lot of. because I have not thought about that up until this point. Let's go get one of these, put you up the top here, in place. Nice. It is an interesting dynamic, actually, playing and streaming at the same time. You kind of get this weird dual view where I'm glancing across at the chat, so it's a bit tricky. But you know what? It's a nice little dynamic. And I'm glad that it's all technologically, after the first little hiccups, it all went well. Nice. So once we've got this, do I have enough? Do I have one to set up? No, I don't. I've got enough materials to do so, though, and then I can probably end the day. Nice. Very good. Cool. No, this is all very nice. I wanted to get some of these. I'll chuck in a couple just so I have a few in my back pocket for when I need them. But no. Just having a quick look at the chat. Oh, cool. Go with the most empathetic characters and try to keep them content. So that could be a very tricky, interesting challenge, to be honest. But you know what? It sounds like something that could be quite fun. Honestly, I may make as much moonshine and mess as the game as physically allows you to. That's an interesting idea, actually. That is a very interesting idea. Still, cool. Very nice. Marin, you have now made that, so let's get some water on the go while everybody else sleeps. Thankfully, Marin's feeling better, so I don't need to worry about that too much, but it's all nice. Probably going to call this stream at 9, so we will hopefully... we'll see how far we can get by that point. I mean, I'd probably get halfway there and it'll be an overall success, which is always good. You can go sit while... is Bruno still asleep? I suppose he was very tired. Didn't give him much of a choice there, did I? Down we go. Marin, let's see what else I can build today if I have enough materials. Don't have enough for that. I don't have enough to upgrade anything. I think this is a solid start. So I'm going to end the day and then go out. Very, very good. Boris, scavenge. Marin, sleep. You, sleep. I'm expecting... I can't in good conscience let them both sleep now, because I'm a bit worried that things are going to go wrong. Because we've not had a single raid yet, and that is something that is bound to change very quickly. I'll take both of these, and then we will soon... On day 5, survival will come. Okay, I need to be ready for that. So, honestly, I probably will take them in regardless. More people is more good. Let's grab absolutely everything from here, and we'll see what we can do. Still can't grab it all. Nice. Let's spam. Good, and then wood. Honestly, I'm just focusing on getting the stuff I need to build everything, so I think this will be good. Oh, day 6, yeah, that kind of feels about the right time. Nice. Because I've got the trader come very recently, I'm not too worried about getting the valuable stuff to sell, but we will see what's going on. Nice. Day 5. Oh, very, very good. Still, no one was here. I got to stick with keeping everyone fed every other day. Just it's the way I play. Cool, but thankfully... Oh, not that one. This one. This one. We're going to upgrade this one first, because then I can get a hatchet and start to just chop through literally everything. 4-day run. A moderate difficulty 40-day run, I'm hoping you're saying. But yeah, no, okay. To be honest, I could try that, but it would just take a lot of time. Yeah, it's one of those things that I'm trying to prioritize what we put together on the channel. Yeah, 40, I guessed that much. I did think a 4-day would be not too tricky, considering I would have just achieved that myself. Cool, let's go in here and let's get the... When we don't have enough weapon parts to make the hatchet. Great, it should be fine. It is honestly, it's a great game. It is a game that I've spent a lot of my time with, and I do love it. It just can be a bit... there's been times where I've done less videos on it, but that's just because it's run out of time with... It's hard to find interesting things to put on YouTube sometimes. Oh, you brought me something. Hello. Hello, dear friends. What's going on? Good. Come on. Yeah, I know. I've just opened the door. I didn't really wait that long. Yeah. Very nice. Good starting point. Just giving me some veg. Perfect. Nice. Bye-bye. Close this door, and you can run over it. Oh, no, 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 no. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Nice. Actually, Bruno, you know what? Don't do that. Bruno should cook first, and then once we've done that, be able to do all this other stuff. Summer vacation time to kill. Makes sense. If I get 4 fuel... Ooh, I'm in a bit... Ooh. I can make 3 fuel. I may actually... I realise I'm struggling for a bit for fuel, because I just upgraded everything on one day. That's kind of my own fault. Honestly, I shouldn't be blaming anything but myself. I've been a bit lazy about this whole thing. And then you need to do the final other one, using up literally every resource I have to make to make fuel, and then I'll make the food, and then end the day and send Bruno. I've kind of been focusing on one place too much so far. Nice. Good. Boris, you can then eat and sleep, and then Bruno can also eat and sleep, which is a nice thing. Be ready for the next day, and it will be good. On day 10, he will ask for help. Yeah, no, that does happen. Those guys do come back. But then again, an early load of veg is a really strong opener, so I'm not complaining. Really? Paladin? I suppose he is... Yeah, Paladins are more tanky than Barbarians. I was thinking Barbarian. But I think there are probably other better characters for Barbarian. Clearly Roman would be a fighter. Araco Rogue. There's a few very obvious ones. Not sure what Bruno would be. Dickhead who follows the party? Marin's doing that. Oh, actually eat. I meant to click on you. There we go. Nice. Perfect. Marin there. I think we're now out of materials, so it's just going to be a question of sending people out. Marin can sleep, Bruno can guard, Boris will scavenge, and we will go to somewhere else. We'll go to the gas station, actually. A bit more of an interesting change in speed. We've got 6. I want to get to... Before I finish at 9 today, I kind of want to get... I think 15 is my target. But if we don't get there, then we don't get there, and we'll just continue another time. I may do a slightly different stream after this. Plate up, maybe. That's a game that I very much enjoy playing at the moment, so that'll be my other style. Grab all of that. That's great. Move across to here and start to... Good thing I brought everything, actually, because there's quite a few other things, bits and pieces to do. Zlata, Bard. I could see Zlata being a Bard. I would say that the ones that I find... Bruno... Cleric... To be honest, I do admit I have played with some quite apathetic clerics in the past, so fair enough. They kind of make you feel better with food and like with healing spells, but most of the other time. But besides that, who else is there? Marco. I think Marco does have abilities like Rogue as well, maybe Wizard. There are some there that are very like boisterous. I'm just trying to... Honestly, some of them are quite tricky to place. That is a big question. Go if people have ideas, and just go through the list of this War of Mine characters and seeing what you think they would be in terms of D&D classes. That's a bit of an interesting idea. But Boris being a paladin makes a lot more sense to me actually now that you've brought it up than I would say having him as a barbarian, which was my initial idea. He's a bit too... he's not quite angry enough. He's like a gentle giant, which is very much how I see paladins. I've got some sugar already. What can I drop? I'll drop the tobacco. I need the food and the water, probably. Nice. Let's see if I can grab any more wood anywhere before I head back, but it's good. Clerics do hate everybody. All clerics, fundamentally, all clerics hate everybody. And all those clerics who say they don't hate everybody, they're just lying. They do hate everybody. Mainly because clerics are normally very, very angry at the party for being stupid. So, who knows? Okay, that's just a music student. Okay, yeah, fine. I'll give you that. I'll give you. When you make certain points with lots and lots of logic, sure, you can make anything sound sensible. But no, I'm kidding. Yeah, no, I forgot that she is the best guitar player. And it's all actually very, very strong. So that's a good start for this one. I've got back a lot more materials. Maybe I could actually make the distillery at this point, which would be nice. Cool. Day 6. We could actually get another person to this day, which would be pretty good. I did just notice that the viewers dropped to 0 for a moment. Is everything alright on your guys' end? I want to be aware if the stream is not behaving. That's annoying. We need to get a gun. We need to get armed sooner rather than later. Boris, you're hungry and tired, so go to bed. Bruno, Marin, you're fine. Let's make the distillery if we can, because then we're getting the distillery all sorted very early. We can't, because I need something a bit more specialised. We also don't have much wood. That's the thing to focus on, actually getting some more wood in this game, because once I've done that, that should be fine. Bruno, you can also sleep. We're not eating today, so it's all good. I think suddenly my alcohol will push up once I'm a bit more settled in getting all of the setup done, because I'm then no longer grabbing wood and, like, scrap. I'm grabbing things that actually matter. Cool, we've barricaded up 2 of the entrances. If I barricade the 3rd, then I'm in a pretty solid position. Both of you are asleep. Okay. So it glitched for a moment. Okay. Hopefully you're back and things won't be too tricky, etc. I'm not sure quite how I can boost my internet better than it currently is, because it's currently the only thing running in the house is this, so... but oh well. Both of these guys are asleep. I'll maybe leave it until about 9, and then we will see what's happening. Maybe 9:30, see if anyone comes to the door. Who knows, maybe they'll provide me with lovely little things to do. I should probably get some more water, actually. Before I forget. Although I do need the, what's it called? Filters for when I make proper alcohol. Because proper alcohol counts in this challenge as well. Maybe it should count as 2 and see if I can get like a high score or something. But no, this should be fine. Good, let's get that sorted. Doesn't look like anyone's coming to the door. I did see someone. Sometimes this tricks of the light. Good, that's nice. And I'm going to leave this here for today and move on to the night time. Cool. That's pretty nice. So if I still send you out to scavenge, we had someone sting last night, so it should be fine. There's some food at the abandoned cottage. I didn't go back to the abandoned cottage, did I? I think this was the one that I did. A bit more tricky. If I grab all of this and all of this, scavenge. Nice. Nice. Good. Well done, Boris. Get it. Oh no, I don't need to do that. Climb back up. Climb back up. Well done. There's more stuff to grab from here. This was the place I was going to move everything to the front, but I just didn't. Some more of that, and some more of this is good. Everyone loves some wood. These are the places that really early on in the game really just get you started. They come at 12. Good to know. Let's break down this back door and see what there is. Not break down the back door, sorry. Like, shovel out this and then get to this back cupboard. I'm not going to break down anything. Okay, if they come at 12, then that's still a while away. Still pretty solid. Up until that point. Nice. To be honest, if I end up like just spamming getting water and getting sugar, and then just get all of it done in one day, that could be incredible. That could be my way to 30. I should probably think about protection though. With the trader coming back, maybe grabbing some stuff that I can trade is nice. Is there any wood upstairs? more wood. And there's also some of this, and some of this. Nice. I've got a pretty full inventory, but that's a breakthrough here as well. If not, no people. Oh yeah, no, I do think I'm getting people arriving. I've had a few glitches in this game, which is all a bit weird, but for now it seems to be fine. Let's see what's under the bed. Ah, 12. I get what you mean. Okay, 12 time rather than 12 day. Ah, I should probably wait a bit longer then. Ah, silly me. Oh well. We're going to need to eat tomorrow, backpack-wise. Did I check the fridge again? Maybe I should, if there's any water in here, I should grab water. Nope, there wasn't. Is there anything, like, downstairs? I'm just a little bit nervous about the lack of water that I've picked up. Nothing there that I can fit that in. I should probably try and get some more electrical components as well. Honestly, instead of that, I'm going to get some electric components. And this, because then I can get more wood. So if I do this,